Hello, assalamualaikum. Okay, today I want to share about my another project which is vermicompost. So here we got a vermicompost tank. So here we are growing some of the worms, which is African night crawler. So as you can see here, there's a lot of vermicast, or we call it worm pools. Basically, this vermicast produced when the worms eat up the organic matter, so they excrete the organic matter that been digested by them, and then they transfer it at the top of the media. So as you can see here, there's a lot of vermicast that can be harvested. So actually from this vermicompost tank we can get a raw product, which is we can get the vermicast, the casting that been produced from the worms, and the second one is the worms itself. We can feed it to our fish, our chicken as another sources of food. And the third one is the compost itself. After a while there's no more food left, so we can use it as a compost. And the last thing is we also got the vermity, the excess water that came from the media. You can see it here, there is excess water, so we collect the water through the pipe from the tank, and then we flow below and we collect it inside of this bucket. Yeah, so this vermity we can use it as a foliar spray, so we can spraying it at our plant, so it will induce the growth of the leaf and the flower. So what I will do now is I will harvest some of the vermicast from this container. So actually it's quite easy because the vermicast very easy to be harvested. We just take from the surface, we take a little bit, maybe around an inch from the surface. So basically in our vermicomposting bin we are using the dry leaf and some of the cow dung. Goat manure also can be used. So from here we use 70% of the ground leaf, and another 30% of it we are using the cow dung. So we put around 300 grams of worm inside of this container, for each container. So the size of this container is around 1 feet times 2 feet times 3 feet, 1 to 3, 1 meter of the depth, the height, 2 feet of the width, and 3 feet of the length. So here basically each time that I harvest the vermicast, maybe I can get 1 to 3 kilos per week. It depends on the performance of the worms and the food also. If the food is enough, the worms will happy to work for you. So I want to show the worms. This one is the worm that been collected. So actually for this worms, the price of this worm is around 350 ringgit per kilo. Or sometimes they also sell it one worm for 1 ringgit in Malaysia. So the worm is quite big, and it also got the sparkling color, blue color. Yeah. So basically we need to take out the vermicast because of they doesn't like to the production will become low if we doesn't take out the vermicast. So basically, after we take out the vermicast, we also put a new layer of the cow dung at the top of it. So by time, actually after 2 months, I will take out all of this media, and then I need to replace it with a new one. So here is quite a lot. I will transfer into this container. Maybe we can see how much I can get from this container. So basically, when we are taking out the vermicast, we need to make sure that there is no worms that we collect here, or else we can lost some worm. So sometime when I harvesting the vermicast, I also take the worms that around of it. I give it to the fish that I got at the dealer there inside the aquarium. So actually we got the arowana. That arowana is love to eat up the worms. His favorite food, the worms. So sometimes this maybe the media not good enough for them. We need to change. Actually, sometimes I also can't read what happened, but whatever happened is one type of the journey. Okay, I think I got it one container of the vermicast. So sometimes they got the rocks, we can throw it out. And basically at the edge of the container, the worm is very love to hide at here. So I think I can show you some of the worms. Maybe not. Because yeah, they hide already there. This one I also using the sugar cane. That's why I don't prefer to mix it up at the top. So actually any of organic waste you can use it to feed your worm. If you have food waste or yard waste, also can be used, all of it. So maybe that's all for today. This one for us. Okay, maybe that's all for today. So later maybe I can show you another video about how to prepare the vermicomposting unit. Okay, goodbye. Assalamualaikum.